first signs of cruise ships. I don't know if you can see them on this little phone, but there's one over there.
2 miles. Use the middle lane to take the George King Boulevard exit toward Port Canaveral.
I think that's us at Seaside, but I'm not positive. We continue to say Seaside instead of Seashore this whole beginning. Yeah, so I'm assuming this is Seaside.
We did go on the
could be
Seaside
somebody,
for 24 days
It's hard
later.
to tell from this far
So
away.
we had that on our brain.
No, we're not those three. Love when you see the ships. Yeah, that's an MSC. Got all our paperwork ready. Never know what they're gonna want at the to get into the port. Last week when we went out of Fort Lauderdale, they just want to see our passports, which is kind of interesting because it doesn't really say you're going on a ship. It just says that you're a U.S. citizen. I guess that's all maybe they care about, that you're in the port. I don't know. I thought that was kind of weird. So we're at Terminal 10, so we got off at the exit that said 5 to 10. You can see the ship better now. And then we've got the added that we got an RV, so we need to be in a lot, not
Make a U-turn.
parking garage. Alright, let's see. Seaside. There we go. Next right. That's her. Look, MSC Seaside.
Make a U-turn. Then use the left 2 lanes to turn slightly left onto the ramp to B terminals 1 to 3.
I don't know. The truck is a dead stop up here. He probably went the wrong way. Watch it so he doesn't go around.
Trucks were just stopping, so I had to mute our original conversation because there was some cussing going on. Just know that trucks and RVs sometimes don't match.
Okay, so much for security because we didn't get stopped anywhere asking for any identification at all. And we're right here at the ship. Hopefully we can drop off our bags, but this looks like chaos. We might have been here too early. Dropping off at Port Canaveral. Stressful with an RV. Trying to park. Thank God our RV's not huge. Now we're gonna try to do this again. We did get to drop off our thing. I don't know, but there's a woman right here. We'll find out. No parking. I can't see what that says. No staging. Okay. I don't know what that means. There's a parking lot there. I'm thinking we're going to go in. You want me to go up and ask her? So we... What? Yeah. That's kind of why I asked her. You think she would have said that while she told us. But this white car's going to let us go. So once this goes, we'll move over 1 and then we'll move over 2, okay? I know, honey. I don't know what else to tell you. We should have never. Messy parking situation. Doesn't look like anybody's moving. Is it open yet? Just FYI, if you have an RV and you need to be in the far over lane, which I asked the woman where to go. All the way to the right, and she didn't tell us that. So now we're all the way to the left, and somehow we got to get all the way over. Doesn't look like anything's happening with this parking garage. No one's moving.
Terrible directions.
Terrible directions. People got mad at us, even though we were told there's only one way in, one out. So we went, and then this lady came charging up at us. It's not been a very it's been confusing. We had confusion at Port Everglades. Oh, it looks like we might be moving now. Wish us luck. Well, we got over there. A nice lady let us in all the way over, and we're in the right lane now. Now we'll see what happens up here.
I closed my eyes when
Oh, God. It's a little stressful. It's a little stressful, I think, even if you were driving in this chaos, but it's definitely stressful when you got a 24-foot RV. There's a guy behind us got a really big Class A, but he came right into the right lane, so either she figured that out after us or he's been here before. Just for time perspective, we pulled into the port about 10:10. We've dropped our luggage off after we got yelled at for doing that, even though they told us there was one way in and one way out. But anyway, 10:15. So about 10:15 we had our luggage, maybe 10:20 because it was traffic. It's 10:34 and we're trying to get into parking. The parking just started moving, so maybe the parking doesn't open. I saw somewhere that somebody said the parking doesn't open till 10, but I think it was 10:30 because we just started moving a few minutes ago. So I'll let you know when we're parked how long that takes. It is a madhouse, even without the RV. Look at this guy. He's turning around here. He's been in line. So it's even been a little bit of a mess for cars. So I'll let you know when we get out. And then I'm thinking we're going to go right over here, but they'll tell us. And then when we get on board, we have an 11 o'clock boarding, so I think we have 11:30. We'll probably be over there hopefully by a little after 11, so we'll see what happens. It really, when we were dropping luggage off, it looked like people were still coming out. So okay, so this big diesel pusher Class A is towing this car. He barely made it under that. Now he's got to swing in to where we're at. I don't know how he's going to do that. Oh, he might do it. His partner's out, or I don't know. He has a friend out trying to help him. And he's going to do it. Woohoo! All right, so that was very stressful, but we parked the RV over in the RV spots, and now we're walking through the terminal parking where everybody else can park. Yeah, people are still coming off. It's almost 11 o'clock. People are still making their way over here. So I don't know if it was a hard time getting off or if the customs was a hard time. Not sure. Yeah.
bam, bam, off.
Yeah, Celebrity was really fast. On and off. We'll do a comparison, but it's really not a fair comparison. Anybody who says it is not. Celebrity was 3 times more for an interior than this is. It's just not a fair comparison, right? But we will go over the differences, because if you have money and it's not a problem, then you can decide.
MSC does have beautiful ships. You can't deny that. Okay, so this is the check-in. We're in a line. Thank God there's fans. Let me see what time it is. Let's do a time check. I can't get the time. Hold on a sec. It's 11:01. We have a check-in at 11:30. That's not going to happen probably. We're standing in this line. Nobody's getting on. There appeared to be people still coming out when we went by. Tons of people waiting for pickup. I don't know how hot it is, but I think it's about 100 degrees. What do you think? My God, there's water. We are getting some water. But yeah, nobody's going into the terminal yet. Hopefully when we get in there, it'll be smooth sailing. But nobody yet. First people we've seen go up the elevator, and I don't know if they're yacht club or what, because they're yacht club. All kidding aside, big perk of yacht club if you're coming in Florida in the summer. Big plus. Okay, so we're still standing here out in the heat. It's very hot. Yacht club's still going on, which is fine. But you would think they could at least let us in the air conditioner. Okay, 11:09. The line is moving. I don't care that I couldn't get right on. It's just the heat. Okay. Escalators, but there is an elevator around the other way. Right, we saw. It is a beautiful ship. Nice slides, look. Okay. I might have to shut this off in a minute. I'm not sure how far the custom is.
Have your boarding passes on unfolded or on your phone. Please remove everything from your pockets.
So the woman just said they haven't cleared the ship yet. So it's 11:13. That's why we're all just standing around. But at least now we're in air conditioning, which is better. Okay, definitely a nightmare. Definitely not celebrity. Guy behind us yelling at this lady. I gotta turn this off. I'm sure I'm at. What in the world? Okay, so now we got through that nightmare of security, and now we're in this line. So maybe Yacht Club is worth it. I don't know. Okay, so 11:28, we're walking on. Thanks, but thank you. 11:28, we're walking the Great Walk. So chaotic, not great, but you know, maybe if it wasn't hot, we wouldn't have the same opinion. But it was hot. Yeah, and then there was a man screaming at the woman behind us in line, saying that we were in the wheelchair stroller line, which we weren't. We were standing right next to the employee. She never said that. There was only one wheelchair in front of us. So, and he had a stroller with a baby in it. Not sure why he thought he would get priority anyway, but he started screaming at the woman behind us. She's screaming back. then the security guy was screaming at this man that was in a wheelchair, that was in a whole different line. Don't get out, don't get out. I had no idea. Very chaotic. Okay. All right. Yeah. It's hot. I can't imagine doing this as a retiree. We were dying after, 20 minutes outside? Can you imagine? Yeah, but not at this age. Not at this age. Thank you. Thank you. Now the whole way that we all live, the walk. We can go right to our room and drop our stuff off, get our key card. Can't stay, of course. But I'm hungry anyway, so you know where we're heading. We are heading to get food after we do that. We're on the 5th floor. For some reason, MSC thinks we're handicapped. And every time we do a guarantee, we get a handicap. I even asked my travel agent to call them, and they said, no, we don't have you marked as handicapped. But it's awful weird, isn't it? And the last turn. All right. Wow. Okay, no one here. Interesting. Nobody to greet us? That seems awful weird. All right. I guess they're in here. That's weird. And we're on. Yep, that's us. Thank you. Here we go. Always beautiful ships. Always beautiful. Hello, say hello. Hello. All right. Beautiful ship. Elevators here? Okay. Elevators here? All right. Stairway. Hello. What floor are we on? 6. We just need to go down. I know, we're on 6 right now, so we need to go to 5. Are they not working? Are these not working?
Let's walk.
Okay.
Can I see
5.
Oh, you're going deck 5.
Yeah, we hit 5, but nothing.
This is deck 5. You can text things.
We have bad hearts. We're not walking.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Thank you.
We you
Yeah.
tapped twice. I thought.
You must finger must be clean. It's dirty.
Thank you very much, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. And it said C. Oh, and C is here. Oh, look, it's the pretty one too. Oh, right. We don't have to do anything because it knows where we're going. Okay, so we headed out there. Actually, he headed because we couldn't. It didn't do anything for us. And then when you get in here, there's no thing. So that prevents a kid, I think, from going crazy too. All right, now we gotta find our stateroom. We can drop our stuff off. You are here. Way up that way. And we're on this side, even side. Oh, okay. Okay. So pretty. It is beautiful. Hello. Check out our stateroom tour. Also, just about the whole chaos, it was late getting cleared because rumor is there was a death on ship. So this was not a normal embarkation, so I just wanted to clear that up. Thanks. Enjoy.